Are unsealed fire barrier penetrations a chronic problem in your facility? For most facilities, they are, especially in healthcare, where technology-driven change creates a nearly endless supply of new and re-accessed openings as building service penetrations are run through the facility. Unsealed openings are bad enough in the event of a random unannounced life safety survey by an authority having jurisdiction, but could be a disaster in the event of an actual fire. How long would it take to find all non-compliant openings? And at what cost? In the past, tracking the process, documenting the work, and ensuring completion and compliance has been a costly and burdensome process. Paper records are time-consuming to search and difficult to keep current and accurate. How can you solve the problem and keep your facility compliant if you can't find, or worse yet, don't even know where these non-compliant openings are? Specified Technologies Incorporated, a pioneer and respected leader in the fire stop industry, has brought fire stop barrier management from the outdated, inaccurate, and costly analog environment into the efficient world of digital management with their innovative electronic barrier management program, eBMP. eBMP allows you to digitally manage the process of creating, sealing, mapping, and subsequent accessing of all penetrations in your facility. In addition, eBMP also provides the management tools for inspection, repair, and routine maintenance of fire doors and dampers. The ability to quantify locations within a facility is the heart of the eBMP system. Powerful yet simple to use proprietary software allows barrier coordinates, construction, and rating to be logged in advance into a barrier inventory database simply by tracing the rated barriers and making selections from the software's menus. Using this information, PDAs equipped with a labeling utility, along with industrial-grade portable printers, will be used to generate the location labels that will be used as simple navigation points within the facility. Projects and permits are the digital filing system that allows eBMP to track the work that is being performed. Projects can be thought of as hanging folders in a filing cabinet that in turn have manila folders or permits nested inside. Projects indicate in broad strokes a package of work that needs to be performed. Within any project, permits are issued to the individual vendors who are handling certain portions of the project. Permits provide in greater detail the actual scope of work to be performed by the vendor, where it will occur, and when it's expected to be started and finished. Individual permits identify the vendor's installers and who will be responsible for the inspection or QC. Project and permit generation are components of eBMP Web. eBMP Web, as the name suggests, is web-based, providing universal access and communication for all involved project parties. Vendors who have received automatic email notification of pending project work are able to remotely print their permits before checking into the facility. Their permit identifies the project and permit details, as well as any QC and photo requirements. Using this information, the data required for them to address and document their designated task is transferred to their assigned PDA. The data collection tools are designed to be easy to use with minimal instruction required. Depending on the task required, an appropriate selection is made on the PDA. For new installations, item-specific information is entered into the system. All new items require their location to be logged into the system. This is done by scanning the nearest location label on the barrier and then noting the distance and direction away from that point. Sealing tiles make simple rulers for this process. For through penetrations, for example, additional recorded information would include the penetrants being added, the condition of the opening when finished, either sealed or unsealed. If sealed, the UL system chosen. For cable penetrations, additional helpful information, such as the amount of space left in a sleeve for future use, can be recorded. When completed, the installation is labeled and photographed. This process is simple, using scans, or making selections from pull-down menus. For new items, this process typically requires less than 2 minutes. Once these new items are logged into the system and labeled, subsequent inspections, changes, maintenance, or repairs simply require a scanning of their barcoded labels to pull up all the details about that item, such as its location or UL system used. Barrier numbers and coordinates recorded in the database records make it easy to find these items at a later date, even if they're hidden above the ceiling tiles. eBMP functions as an event tracker. As items are added and their records are created, subsequent actions are recorded so that the condition of the item is known at any time, as well as who last impacted the item and just what was done or not done as the case may be. The eBMP system is designed to be user-friendly and takes full advantage of barcodes and barcode scanners to minimize the effort required for recording data. Permits, locations, penetrations, doors, dampers, even UL systems are barcoded for ease of use. A special camera developed for the military can be used to document installation work or inspections. Simply by scanning the item's barcode with the camera's built-in imager before taking a picture, attaches the record number to the digital image. When docked to the host computer, these images are automatically joined to the correct records being downloaded from the PDAs. The eBMP system is designed to provide a great deal of flexibility to the user. User-definable lists and fields allow the user to further simplify data entry and more closely tailor the system to their individual needs. The data generated is stored on a computer typically located conveniently at the facility. The system is scalable, however, and the use of a remote synchronization server allows the information to be assembled at multiple levels. In a healthcare environment, this could mean assembling information locally at a building and campus level, or rolling up the combined information for a score of campuses at the corporate level. Every minute of every day, your barrier management records are accurate and up to date with STI's eBMP program, and the information is easily accessible. From job status and system information to who the installer was, eBMP allows for an unlimited number of user-defined queries to generate and print various reports and ensure compliance. At this very moment, there is a good chance that a barrier in your hospital is being penetrated. New data cabling for the latest technology, floor remodels, hospital expansions. Somewhere, somebody is penetrating a fire barrier or removing an existing fire stop system. Do you know who the installer is? Do you know if their system is compliant? Do you know if they even sealed the opening? Do you want to wait until the next inspection to find out? Or worse yet, face the liability if there were a fire? eBMP from Specified Technologies Incorporated is the future of barrier management. You've seen what we can do. Now let us come give you and your management a more detailed presentation of how we do it so you can keep compliant and stop worrying about your next inspection.